Hello everybody, welcome to OTC Fish Keeper. Today I'm coming to you from the brand new 265 gallon Oscar tank. And as you can see, the two Oscars have settled in really nice. They look awesome in here. They look so small in this tank, they look so big in the other tank. And even the Jack Dempsey's coming out to say hello. Interesting thing though, turns out this has been a very bad week for me for blue fish. As you recall, I've got two Jack Dempseys, and one of them's out. But unfortunately, now I've got one Jack Dempsey. The other one just up and died on me. I'm not sure what happened, although I think I might know what happened. If you recall in that last video, while I was filming, Pumpkin here took a serious shot at the smaller Jack Dempsey. One was moving around until a minute ago, and a minute ago, oh my, I didn't see that before. And I think he might have had some internal damage because nothing else seemed to go wrong. He was doing fine, and then I woke up and fed him one morning. He didn't really eat that morning. I was going to try again when I got home, but when I got home, he was dead. So I think it's possible that Pumpkin here, the little Oscar, the smallest Oscar, may have done some internal damage or something that just took a little while to manifest itself all the way. So I'm kind of bumming over that. You know, I really Jack Dempsey's are some of my favorites. Oscars are my very favorite, but Jack Dempsey's, they're really close second. And I really hate to see one go like that. But as it turns out, the Jack Dempsey was not the only blue fish I lost this week. Let's go check out the other tank. Okay, now in front of the Angelfish tank down here in the fish room. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I've had the Angelfish, the white skirt tetras, one black skirt tetra. I've got my little baby Corys in here, and I used to have a blue gourami. Yeah, Silver Dollar's tails are getting, but he was already old though when I got him. He was like really old. I was surprised he even made the trip home. And I've had him for, I guess it's coming up on a year now, so I've had him for a little bit. And he did pretty good. I was really surprised because when I first got him, he looked really old and really listless, not a lot of energy. I think maybe living in a big tank with all the space, give him time to exercise, he got into shape, and he looked pretty good for a while. But over the last couple of weeks, he was looking really down. He was just laying on the bottom, not moving much. He wasn't tilted or anything, just sitting straight up in the bottom. And I knew he was getting ready to go, and now, yeah, he's gone. So now I've got no color except for black and white in the Angelfish tank here. So I'm trying to decide, you know, what kind of fish I should get to put some color in there. I do like the black and white. Maybe I'll stick with the black and white theme, but I haven't made up my mind yet. And of course, I've put those 3 Corys from the 265 in here. And upstairs in the 125, I've got about 60 Corys. I've never been able to count them because there's so many of them. And I want to put some of them in here with these guys, but I just can't seem to pull the trigger because those are actually my babies. You know, me and my nephew, we hatched all those eggs ourselves, and we raised the babies, and he got them started and did an amazing job. And then I finished them up, and we didn't lose one. We didn't lose one fish. It's amazing with so many eggs. And then now we've got, you know, like 60 of them. But I'm like, now what do I do with 60 corridor cats? The only reason I have trouble putting them in here with these Corys is because they're the same kind of Corys as 2 of them. The third one is an albino. But once I put them in there, I won't know the difference. That'll be it. Anytime I mix these Corys with those Corys, that's the end of knowing the difference between one and the other. So it's kind of like, you know, I like knowing the difference, but at the same time, I'd like to, you know, if they decide to breed, you want to mix up the gene pool. But it's just tough. It's just, those are my babies, you know. So I don't know. We'll see let's see. You guys you guys have any ideas? Put them in the comments. Let me know what you think. Because yeah, I'd like to do something here, but I'm not sure just what just yet. And of course, the big Oscar tank, it's still having its trouble with the fogginess. Let me take you over there and show you. As you can see there, it's still pretty foggy in there. Now the reason they're being all scared down here is because I just did a big water change for them, and the only reason I haven't put them with the guys upstairs yet is because they're acting a little bit like they might want to lay eggs. If you look down at this end of the tank here, you can see down there on the bottom, they've been emptying out of space there for just that reason. Potentially. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but potentially that could be for laying eggs. And while I was cleaning the gravel in the tank, they pretty much ignored me the whole time until I got up to that circle. When I got up to that circle, they both came up and kind of defended it from me. And so I pretty much left the circle alone, didn't want to mess with them. But up until today, I had this piece of slate upstairs in the other tank. And so I brought it down here because they like slate for a place to lay their eggs. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get some action out of them. Maybe not. Maybe they're just nesting just for the heck of it. But that's where they're standing. And eventually I want to put them upstairs. But I want to see if they're going to breed first. And if they are, it's better to have them do it down here alone than it is upstairs, because they will defend their nest from the other Oscars and the other Jack Dempsey. And since we just lost one Jack Dempsey, I definitely don't want to lose another one. Now, another fish that likes to lay eggs on slate just happens to be angelfish. So if the Oscars don't show any interest in that piece of slate in their tank, I think I'm going to take it out and move it into the the angelfish tank here and see if they will. Now, they've laid eggs for me before, and I've had 2 of them hatch to wigglers, but I was unable to get them to survive very far into that. So it would be cool to get some baby angelfish at least once. I don't think I want to make a habit of it, because I don't know that I could get rid of that many angelfish, and there's no way I could keep, you know, dozens and even hundreds of angelfish. So we'll just have to wait and see. And there's the Corys. They seem to really like it in there, always hanging together. And they're finally getting a little bigger upstairs. They really didn't seem to grow, although it could have been the size of the tank making them look small. So until next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and be sure to hit that notification button so when we put out new videos, you know when they're coming. And until next time, you guys just keep on having fun.